Okay, family. So welcome back to Boricua Fans Nation. We're going to be talking about a couple of things today. We're going to talk about Edgar Berlanga announcing yesterday that his return is almost is almost near. Okay, Edgar Berlanga, the return is almost near. He put this on his Instagram yesterday, so we should expect for him to just announce in any day. Okay, I think that at the beginning of next month, Edgar Berlanga will be announcing when is he gonna be fighting and where and who is he gonna be fighting. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about a hater who is just talking crap about Edgar Berlanga and just trying to glorify Sander Sayas, and like I have said before, man, you can like Sander Sayas better, but to say that Sander Sayas is better than Edgar Berlanga, it's not true. It's just not true, and I'm going to tell you why. And we're going to be talking about the other thing that I want to talk to you about was the fight between that they signed the fight between Erzulo Ramirez, Gilberto Ramirez, and Dimitri Bivol. Okay, family. So we're going to be talking about all of that. Okay, after this, family. Okay, family. So we're back. Okay, so let's just start by saluting my people from Puerto Rico. All of those Boricuas from the island, the United States, and the whole world. Salute to you, Boricuas. We love you all from here, from Puerto Rico. Okay, we're gonna be saluting my Hispanic people, including the Mexicans. We're gonna be saluting my people from Chicago, where I was born, in the United States as a whole, the greatest nation in the whole world, family. Ooh. Okay, so let's go over there, family. So we got right here Edgar Berlanga announcing his next fight. Okay, he's here. Here, the return is almost near. Okay, so Edgar Berlanga should be announcing pretty soon. Okay, family, pretty soon. Okay, so let's go over there. Let's check this out. Let's go to their Instagram. Let's check. I want to make those comparisons between Edgar Berlanga and Sander Sayas because if you take a look at Edgar Belang and Sander Sayas, they're going almost at par. You know, they are at almost they're going in they have to be going in different directions because you know Sander Sayas fights in the super welterweight and Edgar Belanga fights in the super middleweight. Okay, so Edgar Belanga is a bigger guy. They both won the prospect of the year. They both have the novel title belt. Edgar Belanga has fought the best opposition. Okay, take a look at what this guy says right here.
These are facts. Zander Zader.
Okay, he's talking about facts. Okay.
Mexican flag as if that was gonna scare somebody. And I already know what his fans are gonna say. Clowns who look like this. Y'all are gonna say, why you talking about Raza, Holmes? Get y'all dumbass out of here. Facts are facts. Zander Zayas proved that dude wasn't on his level. He dropped him again because dude was a straight bum.
Because I represent Mexico. I was born ready.
Everything y'all saw yesterday at that.
The guy, okay, so the guy is saying that the guy was a bum. Okay, the guy is saying it. The guy was a bum. Okay, so the guy was Sander Sayas beat a bum. Okay, if Sander Sayas beat a bum, a guy who had 4 losses, I don't care about the people who say that that this guy had fought some pretty good opposition. We could go over there and shake it out. Sander Sayas, the better choice for Boricua boxing, not Edgar Berlanga, okay? This is more about hatred against Edgar Berlanga than about loving or caring about Sander Sayas, okay? That's all it is, man. That is all it is. This southpaw guy, okay? So let's go over here, man. Let's go over here, okay? Because we all know that Edgar Berlanga has more fights. Edgar Berlanga is older. Sander Sayas is just a little baby, a little kid who has 19 years old. So he's got a bright future. I'm not saying Sander Sayas is a bad fighter. I'm not saying that Sander Sayas is not going to be better than Edgar Berlanga. But if we go right now, if we're talking about today, you gotta go with Edgar Berlanga, man. You gotta go with Edgar Berlanga because Edgar Berlanga has fought the best opponents. He fought two guys that are better than any of the guys Sander Sayas has fought, and he fought those 2 guys with arm injuries. Edgar Berlanga fought Cáceres with a left bicep injury, okay, from 3rd round, okay, from 3rd round on. So Edgar Berlanga fought with only one arm, okay, okay, the rest of the fight. He wasn't using his jab a lot. After that, he was hurt. You know, he was hurt. He got a surgery for that. So we all know that the Edgar Berlanga was injured for that fight, okay? And he still left the eye of Cáceres sweating real ugly, okay? Real ugly. In the case of Steve Rose, who was another boxer who had fought, because Cáceres had fought a champion already, a undefeated champion he fought. And the fight was pretty close. Before Video Saunders knocked out Cáceres, okay? That Cáceres was having the best rounds at the end of the fight, okay? So this guy who fought a champion took on Edgar Berlanga. He knocked Edgar Berlanga knocked down when Edgar Berlanga was unstable. He was off balance. He touched Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga just went back and he went down. Edgar Berlanga was not hurt. Okay, and this was a guy who has fought a champion, who has lost against a champion. Okay, and in the case of Steve Rose, who was another guy who only had 1 loss, and that loss was against one of the greatest boxers, or a Hall of Famer, because Triple G is going to be a Hall of Famer. Okay, let me just move the fan to the side a little bit because that it, it interrupts my the quality of sound. Okay, so Steve Rose, who had lost his only loss came to, in the hands of Triple G. Okay, he got knocked out by Triple G. He was fighting him head to head. He was just trading punches with him. And he got knocked out against Edgar Berlanga. We all can see, and I made a video about this. And I'm gonna look for that video, and I'm gonna try to put it in the descriptions below. Maybe not in this video, but maybe in the video that I make tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the video where I was talking about why was Edgar Berlanga holding his right hand back. Okay, and I was like, maybe he's holding his right hand back because he was afraid of getting countered. But that was not the case. The case was Edgar Berlanga hurt his right elbow in the second round of that fight. So Edgar Berlanga was fighting only with his left hand in that fight. Okay, with his left hand where he just recently had a surgery. Okay, so those are two fighters who are better than any other fighter that Sander Sayas has fought before. And Edgar Berlanga fought these fighters being hurt. Okay, so that is something that we have to take it into an account. Okay, so the fight against Nickerson, where he knocked out Nickerson 4 times, it was a pretty good victory because he beat Nickerson real easy. But even when he knocked down Nickerson 4 times, I think that Edgar Berlanga coming off two injuries, to fight a dangerous guy like Alexis Angulo, okay, Alexis Angulo, okay, came to fight Alexis Angulo, who is a dangerous old man. Okay, he's 38. The guy is dirty. The guy was holding Edgar Berlanga and hitting him. The guy was using his elbow. The guy was doing everything he could. Okay, all of this experience that the guy had, he used it against Edgar Berlanga. And Edgar Berlanga looked great in that fight. He showed a great jab that he has. He showed great defense. He showed great movement. He showed great combinations. Edgar Berlanga, made a mistake, tried to take a bite of this guy's ear or shoulder, whatever. And that was just because he was frustrated because the guy was fighting dirty and the referee was not doing anything. That was the reason why Edgar Belanga did what he did, and he got suspended. I'm still waiting for the suspension of AJ, okay, Anthony Joshua, who did worse than Edgar Belanga, okay, did worse than Edgar Belanga, okay. The guy humiliated himself, and the guy disrespect the Alexander Usyk and all the fans in that arena, and the guy has not been suspended because of that. Okay, so this works for some fighters, and for other fighters it doesn't work. Okay, some fighters have their preference. Okay, Edgar Belanga, since he's so hated, everybody was just calling for him to be suspended. But I don't see nobody calling for AJ to be suspended. Okay, so it is what it is. Okay, so it's like I'm saying, family. It's like I'm saying. Okay, Edgar Belanga looked better in his last fight, I think, than in any other fight he has had before that. Because Edgar Belanga knocking out his first 16 opponents in 21 minutes. In 21 minutes. Okay, he was in a ring with Nickerson more time than he spent more time with Nickerson in the ring than the time that he spent in his first 16 fights. 24 minutes with Nickerson when he spent 21 minutes in his first 16 fights. So I'm telling you, Edgar Belanga is getting experience. He's getting better. Edgar Belanga, Edgar Belanga is a great fighter. I'm telling you. Edgar Berlanga is a great fighter. I don't know who's going to be better between him and Sander Sayas. But once again, I'm going to show you, if we're talking about right now, okay, right now, Edgar Berlanga is better. Edgar Berlanga has fought the best opposition. Edgar Berlanga has fought being injured and came out on top. These injuries did not make Edgar Berlanga lose his fights. He got caught in the fight against even though he got injured. He got injured. His right elbow injured in the second round. He got caught, I think, in the third by an elbow. He was bleeding. So he's been through those oppositions, those stepping stones, and Edgar Belanga has gone through them. Okay, he has gone through them. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Osante Sayas is the novel champion, right? Okay, let's go to Edgar Belanga first. Edgar Belanga, cruiserweight. Man, this cruiserweight has nothing. Man, it doesn't have anything. The cruiserweight. The light heavyweight division, we got the fight between Bivol and Ramirez for the 2nd of November. I want to say something about that. Man, I hope I don't forget. Okay, so Edgar Berlanga is not ranked in the Ring Magazine. He's ranked in the WBO number 4. Take a look at him right here. Number 4 in the WBO. Number 4 in the IBF. Okay, okay. He's not ranked in the WBC. If you take a look at the updates, this belt was updated the 23rd of August, okay, of this month. This one was updated the 12th of this month. The WBC has not been updated since July, since last month. Okay, so maybe Edgar Belan is even ranked in this organization as well. But we don't know. We don't know. And this one was updated the 4th of August. Okay, so Edgar Belan is ranked here number 8. Edgar Belanga is ranked in 3 of the 4 major organizations. Okay, those are the 4 belts you need to be champion, to be undisputed. You don't need the Ring Magazine title to be undisputed. Okay, so let's go over here. The Super Welterweight. Okay, so Sander Saras is not ranked here. Okay, I'm not saying that he should be. I'm not saying that he should be. Okay, okay, but he's ranked over here. He's number 11 in WBO. He's just become the novel champion. Okay, he became the novel champion. He's got six less fights than Edgar Berlanga. Okay, he's 14-0. Edgar Berlanga is 20-0. Okay, okay, but this is the only organization that the Santa Saya has been is ranked number 11. He's not even in the top 10, but he's number 11. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I'm not attacking Santa Saya. I'm not trying to downgrade him. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that right now, if we're gonna talk about who's better right now, Edgar Belanga is the better man right now because he's done more. This is not about but the Thunder Saints fight better. He's got better defense. This is that. No, man. You got to show that in the ring. When he steps up in class, we're gonna know what Santa Sayas is made of. Okay? And I'm pretty sure it's gonna do well. I'm pretty sure that Santa Sayas is gonna do great. Santa Sayas is a great fighter. He's got a great future in front of him. Santa Sayas doesn't have the same problems Edgar Belanga had. Edgar Belanga didn't have the experience to go rounds. He's getting that experience right now. I'm telling you the things that Edgar Belanga has had to go through. Okay, Edgar Belanga, the things that he has had to go through. He knocked out his first 16 opponents in the first round. So some of them that they had never been knocked out because you're gonna tell me, oh, this guy was not that good, but he had never been knocked out. Edgar Belanga did the same thing in the first round. Edgar Belanga knocked out like 3 or 4 guys who had never been knocked out in the first round. Okay, in the first round. Okay, so if you take a look at this one was updated the 23rd of August, just like the ones in Edgar Belanga. The IBF the 12th of August, the WBC the 22nd of July, and the WBA was updated in the 4th of August. Okay, and at the beginning of this month. Okay, okay. So let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go. Let's go to box ring. Let's go to box ring. Let's go to box ring. Okay. Let's start with Thunder Science. Let's start with Thunder Science. Sander Sayas. I see many people saying the same thing, man. Say this not a something that this people are going all right are showing that respect to Sander Sayas. They're just hating on Edgar Belanga. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. They're hating on Edgar Belanga. This has nothing to do with Sander Sayas, because why would you mention Edgar Belanga all the time? Oh, this is the real man. This is the real guy. Let's take a look at the last guy. Okay, so Edgar Belanga is Sander Sayas is ranked number 64 right here. 64. Hey, 64. Let's take a look at the guy he fought the last time. And who the guy had fought before. Because I told you about two opponents that Edgar Blanca fought that has fought on champions. Okay? Champions. Even Alexis Angulo. He fought two champions. He lost to them. Two champions who have never lost before. Okay? Gilberto Ramirez and Dave Ramirez, who's one of the best fighters right now. One of the best. Okay, so let's go over here. He fought Sanderson, he got knocked out. Okay, Juan Manuel Mares, I don't know who that is, 16 and 16, 28 and 8. Dylan Loza Burgos, 15 and 3. Maybe you know who these guys are. He fought this guy, it was a no content. Okay, he didn't get the win in this fight. He fought 3 rounds. Let's see, the fight was stopped. Why was the fight stopped? Okay, so he's got 1 loss right now. This guy, he was ranked number 42. Let's go back and check how why that fight was stopped. I think this was the better man he fought. The better man he fought. Okay, I think it was because of a headbutt or something like that. Okay, so the fight referee stopped the bout on advice of ringside physician due to open laceration on left eye of Elias Espada as a result of an accidental headbutt. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. His other losses was against this guy, 15 and 0. His other loss. Okay, so he's got the loss against Ander Sayas, the loss against this guy, 15 and 0. A loss against these 2 guys in a row. That's Sean Johnson, 16 and 18. Take a look at this. And Manny Woods, 14 and 4. Okay? 2 losses in a row. Okay, so we cannot compare whoever Sander Sayas has fought against the competition Edgar Belanga has fought. Okay? Edgar Belanga is ranked, everybody knows, number 11. There you go. He's fought the best position. The last 4 fights Edgar Belanga has had, I mean, Sander Sayas has not fought any fighter that could match any of this last 4 fights that Edgar Belanga has had. Okay, any of them. Okay, and Edgar Belanga fought 2 of them injured, with arm injuries. Okay, and Edgar Belanga knocked out Ulises Sierra, who had never been knocked out. He lost by decision. He knocked this guy out in the first round. He knocked out Lanel Bellos, who had never been knocked out. He knocked him out, okay? In the first round. I don't know if Eric Moon got knocked out in his first loss. Let me see. He's got 4 losses right now. He lost his last 3 fights. Okay, so the other 2 losses that he had, he got knocked out by this guy. But in the second round, okay. Let's take a look at who else. Okay, Cesar Nunez. I don't think this guy had been knocked out before. Edgar Belanga knocked him out in the first round. Okay, Edgar Belanga knocked him out. Okay, he was knocked out in the 8th round. Edgar Belanga knocked him out in the first. Okay, so let's take a look. I think I'm exaggerating. I think I'm exaggerating. Okay, so Miguel Belanga knocked out two guys who had never been knocked out. Two guys. Okay, so right here, this guy that got knocked out in the third round right here. This guy got knocked out in the sixth round right here. He got knocked out by Edgar Belanga in the first round. You see, but Edgar Belanga knocked him out in the first round. In the first round, okay? Take a look at this. So these fights were I don't know what happened in these fights. I don't know what this means. LPTS. Check that out. LPTS in a boxing. I think that is like a disqualification. LPTS boxing. What does PTS stand for in boxing? Boxing explanation. Often confused with a unanimous split or majority decision, and it's easy to see why. Okay. Okay, so the guy had never been knocked out. Okay, so this guy had never been knocked out. PTS. Okay, the guy had never been knocked out. Edgar Belanga knocked him out in the first round. Was the first who knocked him out and knocked him out in the first round? Take a look at it. Right here, Edgar Belanga. Before that, he lost by decision against this guys, and this was by decision, this fight as well. See, 4 rounds, 6-4-4, 6 of 6, and 4-4. Okay, so there you go. There you go, man. I have nothing else to say about this. I have nothing more to say. So three of them have never been knocked out. Three of them. I'm not going to keep going down because if I keep going down, I'm going to find out myself with worse opponents. Okay, because the first opponents are always the weakest ones. Okay, so let's take a look at the fight at the Demetrius Bivol against Gilberto Ramirez fight. Okay, okay, Bivol. So Bivol versus Ramirez is on November 5th. Okay, this fight is going to be in the UAE. This is what in the UAE. Okay, in Emirates, the United Arab Emirates. Okay, so here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. You see, this guy Eddie Hearns, because this guy fights for Eddie Hearns. Eddie Hearns is one of the promoters and one of the top guys of the zone. Here's the problem. This guy is taking his fights. He's taking his fights to to the Middle East, man. I think that the only one who's taken advantage of this fight is Eddie Hearns. Because if the case was the money was over there, I think that the Bob Otto would be doing the same thing, and even PBC as well. Al Heyman. Okay, so I think that the man who's getting a big money from the Middle East because he's taking fights to Saudi Arabia and now he's taking fights to the UAE. That is part of Saudi Arabia. Okay, that is a country that everybody knows the UAE because Dubai is there. It is a really rich country. Okay, it is a rich country just like Saudi Arabia. Okay, but it's not a richer country than the United States because if that was the case, even Canelo Alvarez would have been fighting over there. When Canelo Alvarez fought different people, they fought in the United States. Canelo Alvarez is his own man. Okay, maybe this guy wanted to take the fight over there, but Canelo Alvarez told him, "No, man, I'm fighting in the United States." Okay, so the guy who's taking the guy who's taking big money over there is this guy. It's Eddie Hearns. He's taking that money away from the United States and taking it over there. He took his fight, his Anthony Joshua fight and Alexander Usyk fight. That fight to the same place, to Saudi Arabia. Okay, because those people. I mean, Alexander Usyk is going to fight anywhere. Okay, anywhere. And we all know that Anthony Joshua is going to fight wherever Eddie Hearns tells him to fight. Okay, and right now these two fighters are his fighters. Mrs. Bivo and Gilberto Ramirez are Eddie Hearns fighters. They gotta go where Eddie Hearns tells them to go. That doesn't mean that they're gonna get more money over there. Eddie Hearns is gonna get more money, but they're not gonna get more money than Eddie Hearns. Okay, I mean they're not gonna get more money in the UAE than the money that they're gonna get in the United States. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so I'm just tired of this guy doing that, man. I just hope that when one of our Boricuas, one of our Puerto Ricans, get to fight with one of his fighters, they don't make that mistake of going over there. Boricuas got to fight in New York, in Orlando, and in Texas. Those are the best places for Puerto Ricans to fight. Okay, or here in Puerto Rico. Okay, the two best places are Orlando or Florida and New York. Those are the two best places for Puerto Ricans to fight. The two best places. Okay. Hey family, so that's all I have, family. I want to thank you all, and once again, I'm not saying this because I think that Edgar Belanga is going to be the best Puerto Rican fighter. I like Edgar Belanga better. Okay, I like his style. He's real aggressive. Edgar Belanga he had his first 16 opponents knocked out in the first round. I love that. I love that. I know that Edgar Belanga can still be knocking out his opponents. But those injuries that he had, that had to do a big part, a big that had to do, that was a big reason for him not to get these guys, and not to knock down or hurt these people. Miguel Blanca hurt himself in those two fights. Those two fights. That is a big reason Edgar Belanga just had a setback. That was like a setback for him. Even though coming off fighting 21 minutes in 16 fights, then he hurt himself in two fights, in two straight fights. Okay, so I think we're going to see a better Edgar Belanga every time he comes out. We're going to see a better Edgar Belanga. Okay, and I just hope that Sander Sayas keeps winning as well. And I wish him the best, because I want all my Puerto Rican fighters to keep winning, If we're gonna talk about the best fighters that we have right now, it is Shakur Stevenson. These two guys right here. These two guys right here. Okay, this guy right here, Gabriel Matias, who's gonna fight for a belt right now. Who's gonna fight for a belt? Gabriel Matias and Shakur Stevenson. It's right here. Many people are going to say, that guy is not Puerto Rican. He's half of Puerto Rican, man. And I'm not the one saying it. It's him saying it. He's the one who says it all the time. Okay? So right now, those are the best two male Puerto Rican fighters we have. If we're gonna talk about the best Puerto Rican fighter, we gotta go with Amanda Serrano. Okay? But if we're gonna be talking about male fighters, those are the two best. But Miguel Belang and Sander Sayas are going in a in a great spot to be one of the greatest Puerto Rican fighters. Okay? And maybe many others, because we have a lot of them. And many of them could give us surprises. Okay? Surprises. Many of them could surprise us at any moment. And keep winning and be great. Okay? So that's why I have, family. Like always, I love you all in the name of Jesus Christ. God bless Israel. God bless the United States of America. And God bless this beautiful island. And God bless your family. I will see you in my next video. Thanks a lot, family. Okay?